Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, I was gifted approximately 10 pounds of cabbage. So tonight we're going to have fried cabbage and noodles. But we're not going to be able to eat all of this cabbage, so I'm going to dehydrate the rest. Let's get started. Okay, here is our 10 pounds of cabbage. Believe it or not, it's only 2 cabbages, one red and a huge green one. Make sure this is all busted up. We got no really thick pieces. Yeah, those are thicker pieces. That's supper. Howard is out right now, getting the fire pit ready. See, I've said it before, there's bread crusts in here. Anything edible, when I fill up a bag, I throw it in the freezer, and then come the summer when my chicks are big enough to be eating grain, I will take a bag out of the freezer, chop it up, throw it in the blender, and give it to them with their grain. Yeah, that's easier. Now that our stock pot is full of cabbage and out in the porch, I'm just going to cut up some of these bigger chunks for supper tonight. Okay, let's put aside our cabbage for a minute and get our bacon cooking for our you don't have to have this. This can be a meatless meal, just the fried cabbage and noodles and onions. But I, don't want to offer something to Howie that's meatless. Especially when it's just noodles and cabbage, he'd ask me what the heck I was feeding him. I'm going to take this bacon and these pieces, and we're going to start to slow fry them while we start to shred the rest of our cabbage. Now, if you want to slice your bacon easier, folks, put it in the freezer for about an hour and let it firm right up. Now, this is not a full pound. These packages are not a full pound anymore. That's 375 grams. That's 100 grams almost less than a full pound. So let's get this frying on low, and then we'll get back to cutting up cabbage. Now, this is going to be harder because my hands are really sore. Maybe I should have done the onion first. I'm not keeping the onion peels for the chickens, folks. Now, I'm just going to cut these into slices. So we've got 3 cloves of garlic. We're just going to kind of coarsely chop them up. You can slice them, you can mince it, you can squish it, you can roast it, you can do whatever you want. And we will meet you at the stove. Okay, now that our bacon is pretty much cooked, we want to take it off, leaving the fat, or leaving as much fat as you can, right on a paper towel. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm working with one hand here, folks. I'm going to put my big skillet on, and I'm going to strain off almost all of this bacon fat into that pan, leaving enough to fry our onions and our garlic. And we just want the garlic and onions to caramelize a little bit. And meanwhile, so we're just going to take our cabbage. Now it looks like a lot, but it shrinks, guys. Wrong. Okay, we're gonna put a lid on that, turn it down, stir our onions. We're gonna put this water on the back burner here to start our noodles cooking. Alrighty, we're gonna salt our water. Whoops. Throw in our egg noodles. Don't ask me for measurements, folks. You know, this is an eyeball meal. We'll put this back on, turn this down, and let those noodles cook. I'm just going to throw our bacon and our onions in there. What do you think of that, Papa?
Beauties.
Beauties. Howie's not a cabbage fan, but he's learning that I can cook it in some creative ways. So we're just going to put the lid back on this and keep it on low while our noodles cook. Okay, our noodles are cooked. And I'm just gonna turn this all over in here. I've had this on very low so it didn't crisp up anymore. And now we're just gonna dump our noodles in there. I overcooked them slightly, but that's okay. This is actually the way Howie loves. Let's turn this up just so that we can get these kind of sizzling. This is a lot of food, guys. I didn't realize this was going to be this much. I should have used less noodles, I think. Now, I'm going to pepper this all over and turn it back down. And when this is all heated through, we'll be back. This looks beautiful, and you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna piss off every German ancestor I probably have in my bloodline, and I am going to add everything bagel seasoning, just to take this over the top with the sesame seeds and the garlic. Yum! All right, you ready? Oh, look at that. This is absolutely beautiful. This is comfort food. All right, we're gonna pepper this and take it to Howard. So this is fried cabbage and noodles with bacon.
Good.
It's, you know, for someone who doesn't like cabbage, for you to say that's good, awesome. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, you got cabbage, you got noodles and onions, you got a meal. Add bacon just for him. Take care, God bless.